What about everyone else?
They'll be close, but it's safer to move in small groups.
I thought I saw someone. In the trees. Strife and the veil jumpers.
The others, maybe. You don't see Strife unless he wants you to. This robe feels weird. And I can't move my arms properly.
We'll wear them as long as we don't have to fight.
The Dalis deer.
That's a holla. Why are they killing it? Poor thing.
I hate it too, but we need to stay hidden.
They need us. Rook, we don't have to watch this. It won't be pretty.
Can we go? Please.
Wait a minute. That was the mayor of Demeter's Crossing.
The god's hold on him was stronger than he knew.
I knew it! We should have left him to die.
For the glory of...
This whole place makes my skin crawl.
Right. It feels just...
Is this elf your servant, my lady?
Dumat's teeth. Must I defend my entourage to every low-paid toady out here?
I'm sorry, my lady. I was given instruction to...
Tell someone who gives a damn. Why am I still waiting? Where are the gods? When does the ritual start?
Gods? But only the Lord Elgarnon is here, and he is still preparing.
Useless. Out of my way. It's Elgarnon, not Gillenane like we expected.
Elgarnon might be here, but he doesn't know we are.
But he will, you know, once we rescue his sacrifices.
We'll worry about that when we have to.
Then let's keep moving for now.
Does anyone else hear that?
Darlen, Garas Lassa, Darlen. Dear child, you were born soft on your bones. I see you. I feel your pain.
He's making promises, tempting me.
No, not like that. Never like that.
For hundreds of years you have mourned the loss of your dragon gods. From beyond the veil, I heard your lament and have come to deliver you from desolation. Dragon of night, I break your chains. Hear my voice and rise. I am Elganon, once called Lucicon, and I have returned.
The Archdemon is already fueling him.
Child of my children, I will shower you with the glory of the ancients. All you must do is obey me, worship me, love me, and kneel.
I know this magic. It's old and dangerous. It's too strong, I can't break it.
We've got this.
I'm trying to conceal us. He'll know someone broke his hold.
Balara bought us some time, but we have to go. Now.
Venatori, there are uninvited guests among you. Bring them to me.
He's sending the cult after us.
But Elgranon is right there. Shouldn't we try?
No. We can't touch it now there's Archdemon's in play. I won't risk Dalish lives.
I feel the blessing
That goes to you. Now it's your turn.
The gods revealed!
There's a problem. Let's finish this. Got us the rain. We've got company. We'll see who ends this.
You bleed and we feed.
End it now.
avoid its attention. There we go.
They cannot withstand!
Behind you. Rook takes credit there.
Got him!
The interlopers at my feet. Your continued failure is a disappointment to your god.
He's riling them up. They won't back down now.
What happens when they don't give him what he wants?
Our Lord Elganon demands blood! I am made strong!
And now Darkspawn?
Of course. Why wouldn't the Venatori bring their new friends on a walk?
End it now!
Made it through that one.
Trouble coming.
Finish them now!
be yet.
Gillen ain't lost her dragon. Might make Elganon more cautious.
Dalish arrows. Looks like Strife and the others have our backs.
That'll take some of the pressure off. We have to use this chance to get to the prisoners. Over there! That cage. I think that's where the Dalish are being held.
Right. Let's do this.
You, intruder, have defiled my temple and spurned the gifts I offer. You could have had a place of honor as my disciple.
This way! We have to be quick, before the Venatori catch up.
I don't
Well, move. Send for reinforcements. That will be punished.
They crumble before us!
That way! Through the gate!
Good work, everyone!
Damn it! Shut tight, and the locking mechanism is on the other side.
So you're saying we're stuck?
There has to be another way out. Shit!
Need a hand?
We're stuck! Gate's shut and we can't open it from here.
Leave it to us. But stay alive. There's Venatori headed your way. Trouble coming.
Venatori.
How's it looking?
There's a lot of small gears and things. Just hang on.
Tell me we're close to getting this thing open.
Still working on it.
There's an entire Venatori army coming for us.
Kill it.
Oh, no! Nice work.
Still no luck?
We're trying.
Really? Are you sure you can open this?
We said we would.
Good work, everyone.
What's that thing?
Veilguard, move!
Captain got it.
Trains incoming.
Want us from the distance?
For sure.
Not even yours. Clear out. Ready.
We're getting good at this.
Come on, come on.
fight is futile. My Venatori are legion. Surrender, and I may yet show mercy.
Wait, this feels off.
Oh, this isn't good. We weren't here a minute ago.
Come on! We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
Ah, so that is what you're after. The Elven have been chosen to serve a glorious purpose.
Okay, this is very not good.
It's Elganon. He's found us.
And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Shit. There's blight here. There wasn't blight before.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Oh, come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
The Dalish need help, but this impression kind of going around in circles.
Do we know the Dalish are still alright? What if Elganon sends the Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Rook, can you hear me?
Solus?
Something's wrong.
I thought I just heard Solus.
You are correct. Elganon's magic has thinned the veil, allowing me to speak to you directly.
Solus, we need your help.
Then I am pleased that for once, I can offer some assistance. If you can rescue the elves, Elganon is mine to face.
What do you mean?
Elganon! Lathalin! Mabanal Avanuris! Masalin Algalana!
I see what you mean.
Let's keep moving. Solus is gonna distract Elganon.
You have no power here.
Sounds like they're arguing. That's good.
As long as it keeps him off us.
So, the dread wolf has arrived to defend his pawn.
Your cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations and still the same refrain.
Again you have caged our people, and again I will set them free.
But you are always stubborn, Fen Harel. Insubordinate, unmanageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Avalas Ban, Shevgar Fen Harel.
The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your brutish ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Red Wolf.
Hey, you okay?
I can hear them in my head.
Pointless, and your faith in the Dread Wolf is misplaced. Give up. Save yourself. Save your...
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
And there, the Dalish.
Another of those crystals! Break it and the cage should open!
Stop them!
The cruelty is nothing new. What has happened to the vaunted brilliant mind of Elganon the Mighty? Blight has left you blunt, slow, a monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
You saw me as an opponent. To me, you were an irritation, a fly buzzing ceaselessly.
I must speak to you in this tongue. It seems Elven is beyond your grasp.
As much as freedom is beyond yours.
What are you talking? Sorry, but that's very loud.
Nicely done, Rook.
Got through that.
Get them! Kill them! We cannot bear Lord Elganon.
Once the Blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did at yours, and you will leave only ruin behind you.
This world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the Blight.
Save your gaze for the mortals, Dread Wolf. The Blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, Fen Harel, but it does not have to be so. There is a place for you at my side in a new, glorious empire.
But it will not have Alluvians, will it? Junei built them, and now he is dead. Our great cities came from Silades, our deepest mysteries from Dirthmen.
I will restore it all. Their achievements will not be lost.
You were a bully who ruled over what others had built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane?
Time to get out of here.
I can guide you to one of my old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape. The wards still in place there will shield you all from Elganam's sight.
Solus, thank you. Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
It's tough being a Venatori. It was their duty to secure the sacrifices. It was their duty to ensure the ritual went perfectly. But despite all their efforts, Elgar'nan was disappointed. The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
We'd lost all hope, and then...
And then you swooped in out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Masaranus, Nethalon.
Weird as it sounds, we couldn't have done it without the God of Lies.
The sun rises until it doesn't. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elgar'nan sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. If the Venatori move again, the Shadow Dragons will hear about it first. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
I should check in with Solus.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. Your time with the Veil Jumpers probably taught you some of my history with our people.
A bit. Dreadwolf.
Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only as a foolishly confident child who disrupted my plans. You were an irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out of necessity, but I expected you to be nothing more than a tool. Seeing you with your team, I was wrong.
I appreciate you saying that. Couldn't have been easy.
The only thing worse than being wrong is realizing it, but being afraid to change. Elganon's pride is no greater than mine, but he denies any failure on his part, and I at least try to acknowledge my mistakes. Your team trusts you, and you listen to them. It is impressive and enviable. You work together with a camaraderie it took me centuries to build in my rebellion.
So what do we do next?
Elganon and Gillenane are preparing the dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
We saved the Dalish, though. That's important.
But now Elganon's immortal, so long as his archdemon lives.
And we all know how hard those things are to kill.
We killed Razikale, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Okay. We always knew this was gonna be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this, or all of Thedas falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
I can think of a few options, but I'm open to suggestions.
Wardens have run dry.
And the Veil Jumper.
The crows may have something. Weapons, armor, gadlock. And several storehouses worth of food, what little we had left. It's enough to feed the Antam Navy for 3 months. Or all of Treviso for 6 weeks.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Any more details?
They said the Antam have long work at your earliest convenience.
We've got options for what we do next. Figuring out where the Antam are taking those supplies should put us on the God's trail. That said, the Venatori aren't up to anything good in Minrathous.
Not to complicate things, but the Inquisitor also wants to meet Rook.
Right. With everything she's been doing in the south, we owe her an update.
I'll let her know.
Today could have gone better. But it could have gone much worse. We fought off the Venatori and rescued the Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up, and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
You had me followed. Inquired about me. I needed to be.
You spend far too much time here, Dorian.
This is where all my favorite people are. Besides, I have news, and every messenger...
Magister Parvus, it's good to see you again.
At least someone appreciates my
You're our eyes in the...
Yes, yes.
Well, what do you have for us? But Minrathus is...
I know. While the Varantis is...
And the rumors about the Archon are true. He's dead. Assassinated during the Dragon's rampage. The palace has tried to keep the news from spreading until a new Archon steps up.
And no one has?
No one dares. Not with the Venatori circling like vultures. The risen gods are preparing for something big. And for that, they need fear. Chaos.
Preparing for something big? We barely got out of...
And that's why we... Lenos is the...
And then we find out what...
Let's hope it stays that... One of Lenos's...
We?
It's the Swan. Everyone...
I'll head out right now.
We really need to figure out the god's big plan. Dorian thinks Knight Commander How well do you know Maevaris?
By reputation, she's been a prominent politician for a long time, and a hero to boot. We don't work together much, but from what I've seen, she's earned the good name.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long.
Father.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Llewellyn. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solus did at Elganon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
Elganon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Your heart. He meant that much?
Yes, he did. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad, and looked at me as if I somehow mattered more than anything around us. For a time, I thought I would have followed anywhere he asked me to.
Did he try to get you to come with him on his quest to Ted?
No. In fact, he forbade me to join him. He said he didn't want me to... But that wasn't quite the truth.
He's the god of lies, Inquisitor.
Tricks and treachery, yes. He forbade me to join...
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe... I'm the prideful one. Imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes. That I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
He really made you happy?
Yes. He really did.
Well, you deserve to be happy.
That would put a dampener on things, yes.
This is all hypothetical anyway.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell me about embarrassing Elganon in front of all his cultists.
How well do you know Mayvaris?
By reputation, she's... been a prominent politician.
The Antam do whatever they want. They used comic... I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antam from taking over.
Jacobus?
I'm fine. But I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on... A chance to find your god.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many. You have respect, and no small admiration. From who, though? That's the question.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start to heal from the blight. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them, Rook. Hear what they have to say. Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook. They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elganon and Gillinane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk. So much suffering. The gods are sending a warning to other cities. Okay. Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. Right.
Rook, I presume.
The butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding their ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
The butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the blight? Finish them off! We need to go after the butcher! So the butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the butcher hasn't gone nuts.
Who'd believe it? I don't.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Come. I wait among the drowned. Thoughts gnaw at my mind. I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. My Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
How's that thing going to tell us about the gods?
We have to hope he's still in there.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this day!
Let's finish this.
This is the power the gods give!
Watch out!
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
Actually, kinda surprised the Butcher didn't lie.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, Governor?
Oh, please, just say what you're thinking.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antom. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Minrathous. I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
You weakened Treviso long before that blighted dragon attack. What if Treviso's people could have fought, but the Antom kept them weak? I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgar'nan and Gillenane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make them...
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick, and whose...
I take it you heard?
And in his place is the traitor we knew.
Whatever the Antom are looking for, Eventually's giving it to them.
The Blight changes things. The governor has given them a clear
If only we'd figured out it was Eventually before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
We knew someone had delivered Treviso to the Butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Eventually. They think they have the power in the
But we have the...
Eventually we'll be hiding, so we will...
When the governor...
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgar'nan and Gillenane approaches, but it will...
If you truly want to help Treviso recover...
We'll let you know when we'll make our move.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Scars of ancient Arlathan. That's the roots.
To other shores.
The voices again.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elgar'nan and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, what happens with...
Next eclipse. Getting past the Antam Navy won't be easy.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's up. Everything seems impossible at the beginning.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak...
The Antam fleet may...
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
Let's make sure there's too many distractions for them to spot us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. We start enough fires, make some noise.
It's worth a shot, but our allies aren't strong enough. We could be signing their death warrants, but it's the best plan.
That takes care of the approach. But we'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antam? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We've still too much unfinished business nipping at our heels. There's time before the next eclipse. It's best we use it.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
What about the Inquisitor? I know she's been busy fighting in the... This doesn't end until the gods are dead.
Saving the world? Sounds like the Inquisitor.
Reach out to her. Morrigan, too. We could use their help. We're not ready, but we can be. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time.
Agreed.
Get some rest.
You had me followed. Be quiet about it.
A candle. We really need to figure out the god's big plan. Dorian thinks Knight Commander Lenos is part of it, so let...
All the contracts I did in Tevinter, and I never did find out who paid for them.
You think it might have been the Shadow Dragons?
If someone else wanted the Venatori dead enough to hire me, I bet they'd know about it.
We probably shouldn't keep Dorian waiting too long.
Events are weaving together quickly now, Rook. For good or ill, the fate of the world shall be decided soon. I received Harding's missive. Your plan is sound.
So the Inquisitor's in?
Indeed, although she requires a few days to set events in motion. Time is needed to allot her responsibilities to those who are capable of managing them. Once settled, she has pledged herself to your cause. The snake's head must be severed, else the body simply grows anew. And what of your other allies? Will they also be ready? There is no room left for doubt or hesitation.
They've been ready for every fight before. I trust they'll be prepared.
As they must be. There will not be another opportunity to foil the schemes of Elganon and Gillenane. If we fail in this, they gain all that is needed to reshape the world in their twisted image. The evil put into place with the aid of their Arnhem servants at Tearstone will cover the entire world.
Look, the gods can't blight the world without their dagger. And they can't finish their dagger until the eclipse, which isn't for another... Elganon.
While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Elganon just caused an eclipse. The gods can finish their dagger. We need to move now.
We were supposed to have weeks to prepare.
How much time do we actually...
It's not weeks, I can tell you that much.
The eclipse is slowly forcing an...
Which means what?
I'm afraid...
The gods were way too quiet after Arlathan. I should have known something was wrong.
No one could have anticipated this escalation.
Doesn't matter now. We're stuck with it.
What will we be facing on the island?
And where there's blight, darkspawn.
Right. Tearstone Island's also crawling with the entire Antam army.
They've had time to prepare. It'll be brutal.
So will the gods. We're walking right into their lair.
We may not all make it out again.
We're the only thing standing between every single living creature and the Blight. I don't want to watch the world fall and know I didn't do everything I could. So let's stop the gods, whatever it takes.
We're with you. The gods won't leave that island.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Then we leave as soon as we can. I should talk with Varric, too. Get any last advice for killing a god. Varric, I hope I'm not, interrupting whatever you're doing.
Take a deep breath.
The gods changed all the rules. We're going in blind. The whole team is pretty sure we're gonna die. And they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. Of course the team's on edge. It's not a personal failing for you to be scared either.
I don't know how to carry this weight, Varric.
No one does. This job, you're on this team for a reason too, you know.
I guess I have some thinking to do about everything.
Go on. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, let's not keep the gods waiting.
You know, Rook,
It's fortunate we weren't spotted coming in.
A lot of dreadnoughts. One shot is all it takes.
Now we just have to deal with that.
Morgan didn't exaggerate. That's the entire Antam army over there.
Armies are big and clumsy. We can do this. The gods will know we're here soon, and so will the Antam. We need a distraction. One team to draw off that army, and another to stop the gods from finishing their dagger.
I'll take half the team and cause some trouble down by the Antam ships.
Wait, I'm the scout. I can get us around this place faster.
There'll be Blight farther up, Harding. And Darkspawn.
I've fought them before, and I've got the stone on my side.
No one's fast enough for that many Antam.
Someone has to do this, Tosh.
So who will it be?
Davrin's right. We need a Grey Warden and a Griffin in the lead.
Won't let you down. Either of us.
I'll take the rest of us, and get to the gods before they finish their dagger and cut open the Fade. Once we're in place, Lucanus will take Solus's dagger and ambush Gillenane.
Elgernon's pet.
One problem at a time. As long as he has that archdemon, he's invulnerable. Concentrate on Gillenane first. We kill her, take the god's dagger, then deal with Elganon.
Good luck, Rook. Let's make some history.
Good luck. And thanks. Davrin.
Just like you said in the lighthouse, Rook. We stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
Right. Not the quickest path ahead, but we might reach the gods before we're spotted. There! That must be where the gods are making the dagger.
The ruins are funnels. They're concentrating the magic used for the ritual.
Well, so much for that.
Quick! We can't let them raise an alarm.
Intruders! Take arms!
Hurt the Kunari.
They've got mortars.
So they hired human mercenaries.
The Antam aren't taking any chances.
Sounds like a lot more Antam across the bay.
What are they saying?
Something about Gillenane giving them world-crushing power? Sounds like Davrin's team found the Antam. Hope they're all right. Mercenaries again. They have mages.
We can make quick work of this.
Ranged incoming.
of you to seek me out, Rook. We shall meet soon.
I just heard Elganon.
Lusa Khan. He said my name.
What did this place used to be?
The way it's laid out, it seems built for this kind of ritual.
Another group of mercenaries!
We can't let them slow us down.
Well, we're getting closer.
If the gods finish their dagger, open the Fade and unleash all the blight. Even Solus was terrified of that.
Right. He's bad, but not that bad.
Your vision, your loyalty will be rewarded. Illuminae and I must complete our task before we join you. And this magic we harness will transform the world. And all those within it.
Got us in a distance.
We're getting closer to where the gods are making their dagger. We have to hurry. The Anton will be looking everywhere after hearing that. There's Davrin.
Rook, over here.
Davrin, you alright?
For now. We burned some Antom ships, led them off. But there's another wave coming.
Can you open the way out of here?
Sure thing. Let me take a look.
Not today, we won't.
Give us another minute.
Be careful. We'll meet you above.
Things I would have of you, Rook. Draw closer, and you will learn what they are.
Elganon again.
Don't listen to him. I won't.
Ugh. A lot more blight on this side.
More Anton, too.
Get clear!
Unharmed, the intruders remain. One bears an instrument from the Dreadwolf.
Crap. They sensed Solus's dagger.
Our ritual gathers momentum. Power. It cannot be interrupted by mortals. I will send my creations to assist your hunt.
Oh no. Darkspawn! Did you see that flash of green light? That's a tear in the Fade.
The god's magic. It's starting to weaken the Fade.
The gods might be close, but they'd be gloating if they finished their dagger. If we kill Gillenane and steal that dagger, then Elganon can't unleash the Blight. Fade tear's blocking the way. We have to set it off.
Antom coming your way. We can't hold them forever.
Do what you can. Meet us inside that building ahead.
Oh, there's more blight blocking our way.
We've got to clear it out to get to the gods.
They're on to us. Careful. More fade tears.
Remember to keep your distance.
No such thing. And the first meal I feed it will be your hearts.
Oh, another fade tear. Oceans of magic are coursing around us because of the gods' ritual.
Then we'd better find Ghilanane. Quickly.
Wait. There are wards blocking the way out. Blood magic.
One touch could kill.
How do we get through? Ideas?
Patterns are familiar. If I can fracture the harmonics, we could get through. Maybe.
I deal with blood magic. I can stop the damage long enough to burn out the wards.
That's risky, Nev. Really risky. I can't ask you to do that.
Your way's just as dangerous. Don't like it, but one of us has to do it.
Nev, get those wards down. Carefully.
I'm on it.
I'll keep this fade tear in check while you work, but I fear anything might happen once we...
Solus warned me, but if we kill Ghilanane, snatch the god's dagger and escape, maybe we prove him wrong.
I dearly hope so.
Got it.
Nice going.
Sure, but let's walk out careful. The gods will have a trap or two.
That is a certainty.
Ned!
I'll take the greatest care, ensuring your Tevinter mage knows the new face of her empire. You can all be forgiven by embracing the wisdom of surrender. Continue, and even the dread wolf will regret what I do to his pawn.
Come on! Elganon and Ghilanane are still on the island. We can save Nev if we hurry.
We need to find her, Rook.
The gods know we're coming, but they still need to finish their dagger.
Then we should split their attention.
Right. Half the team comes with me on the main path. Davrin, you and the others stay out of sight and get Lucanus to the ritual.
Then after he kills Ghilanane, we rescue Nev. All this magic, it feels like a storm.
Which means Elganon's almost completed the dagger.
Where's Ghilanane?
On the move. Spike can feel her hunting for us.
We didn't come this far for nothing.
Then we'll distract.
Good luck, Davrin.
Like I
It's all yours.
As is Ghilanane.
I hear dogs born.
The first age of gods was a time of conquest. The second age of gods saw wonders built. Then came flight, pride, betrayal. And the third age of gods was... Solus is cunning, persuasive. He is loyal to nothing but his own fears.
Watch the left!
I see her.
Not soon enough, Great Warden.
Don't let her get...
Davrin!
He hears you not. Once the blight is fully ours, all wardens who ever lived could not stand against us.
Regrettably, connection broke.
Focus on completing the dagger, Algernon. I will greet our mortal guest.
Emmerich?
Fearful. For your transgressions, the You face a god alone.
Laura, I've got you.
Oh, thank goodness. Come on, Gil needs still standing.
That debt will be paid with your companion's blood.
Thanks to you. Now, to the fight!
I need to find Davros. Gillenane grabbed him earlier.
This struggle is pointless. Wasteful.
We've got you.
Thanks. But now we need Lucanus. He's got Solus's dagger. He's the only one who can kill Gillenane.
We'll find him.
Ranged incoming.
I got you.
Behold your current age! Fragile, aimless, lost! We are the only people in this world who can cleanse and tame the blight. Use it to rebuild the old glories. You've done naught but destroy them.
You and Elganon are trapped by the past, just like Solus. You had your chance, each one of you. And we don't owe you a thing.
Whatever it takes.
Hassan!
We had such plans. Elganon!
You will regret this.
The Fate's still ripping itself apart!
The dagger! Rook! You must break its contact with Gillenane!
Lucanus? Lucanus!
And so you have your victory. You live. Gillenane does not. Are you not proud? You finally reached this moment. Or did you think you'd win the day without some painful sacrifice?
If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people.
No one's retreating.
We'll all die. Archdemons attacking the north.
You and your friends stood against the gods. Your courage is laudable.
Solus?
But mortals cannot win this battle. I am sorry it is what must be.
I saved you, Rook. What was the point? You were never up to it.
You're worthless.
Varric never believed you were
What fate cuts your conscience now, I wonder?
Nev.
blood on your hands.
Your friend is dead.
Dead and gone.
Your fault.
Regret, like all emotions, is a powerful thing. It can bruise us, break us, or blind us to the truth. Regret is even strong enough to serve as the lock on a prison built to hold gods. But such a prison can hold any captive. Even you. You were never ready to make the sacrifices that leadership requires. So through our connection, I molded you into someone the prison would accept in my place. Your work is done.
What? This is... This is where we talked when I was dreaming. But I'm not dreaming. Has to be some way out of here. Just have to find it. I have to get back to the team.
A wolf statue. Of course. How did Solus get out of here? Solus swapped places with me, but there's more to it than that.
Hey, kid. Come on. Solus found a way out. Now you need to find yours.
Varric? He's not here. Of course he's not. So how do I get out?
Solus said this prison was built to hold gods.
Built to hold gods. And locked by regret. Didn't he say that, too? I told you the enchantments were dangerous. You chose me anyway. I trusted you, and it got me killed.
No. You're wrong. She knew the risks and she still...
We all believed him, and Nev knew what it might cost.
She did, kid. We all did. Solus.
Everyone's a pawn to someone like Solus. Pieces to sack.
Davrin.
Whatever it takes. That's what you told us. And you live that. Every day. You never back down from a fight. Never let us down. Like a leader. You asked a lot of us. The team. But you asked even more of yourself. And after everything you've done, it was my turn.
I'm going to miss you, Davrin. And any time I needed you. But now you're gone. So I promise you this. I'll save the world, Davrin.
Great job, kid. Now, what about mine?
That's
where it all began.
What am I gonna see there?
I think you already know.
We've got you back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca. You need to listen!
Let's go! This way!
You can't be dead, Varric. You've helped me so much. Told me what to do when I didn't know. We wouldn't have gotten this far without you.
But you did, Rook. You did all of this without me.
Because you died.
Yeah. Sorry about that, kid.
Sorry, Varric.
For what?
For not saving you.
Shit. Didn't you learn anything from this place? I made the choice. To talk to him, to try to reach him, even knowing the risks. Because he was my friend. My decision, my sacrifice. And you don't get to take that from me.
But...
Every story's got an ending. This one just came a little earlier than I'd planned.
I'm gonna miss you, Varric.
Gonna miss you too, kid. But you've got your own story to finish. I just know the ending's going to be killer.
What happens now? To you?
I'll disappear. Go back to just being a memory.
Right.
Hey, don't get all misty-eyed on me, okay? I had a good run, and I don't regret a second of it.
What about Solus?
I would have said you can talk to him. Get him to listen. But I tried that, and, well, we know how that went. You're going to have to fight him. Because if he doesn't end the world, doesn't restore the ancient magic, then he's not the misunderstood hero, fighting for the greater good. He's just someone who's hurt a lot of people. And he'll never let himself be that.
So how do I get out of here?
Listen to your team. Like you always do.
This way. It's thinner here.
That'll be right.
They're waiting for you. Just take it one step at a time.
Goodbye, Varric. And thank you.
Look! Looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I'd say good luck, but you don't need it. You already have everything you need.
There! A light! We've got something. Get ready.
I am Elganon, first of the firstborn, last of the Evanuris. Come to reign over you with fine and gentle hand. Citizens of Minrathous, give yourself to me. Together we shall unleash magic so glorious, so limitless, that all the world will be transformed.
He seized control of the Archon's palace?
While the Magisterium was in full session, only the Venatori seem to have survived.
How were the Shadow Dragons?
Still fighting, last we heard. But Elgernon's blighted the city, and the Venatori have sealed the gates. No one can get in or out.
Even the Minrathous Soluvians went dark. We can't check in with the Shadow Dragons. If it weren't for Solus, they'd already be dead.
Solus?
He got to Minrathous just before the gates were sealed. He saved some civilians and killed some Venatori.
Now everyone's following Solus, like he's the only one who can save them.
He'll save them from the Blight or die trying. He's not lying about that. Though I doubt anyone rallying to the Dreadwolf's banner knows that he plans to drown the world in demons once Elganon is dead.
He can't hurt. So Solus has to kill it first.
And once that's done, Solus goes for Elganon with the dagger he took from us.
We can't stop Elganon and his archdemon while Solus is out there.
Solus is not going to be happy when he's...
He's got the dagger. There's no way... He's got the dagger. There's no way... He's got the dagger. 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 He's got the dag
We did attempt to create a dagger to replace the one Solus took.
It looks similar, even feels similar, but it won't cut through enchantments like the real one.
So it cannot kill.
Looks real enough.
But it is... We have no idea where Nev is.
And Davron and Hassan are...
Nev would never let us hear the end of it if we left Elganon in charge of her city. And Davron wouldn't rest while monsters put innocent lives in danger. They believed in this team. They trusted all of us. They aren't here to finish the fight. But we are. Get a message to anyone who's still out there. Tell them we're gonna stop Elganon, and we need their help to do it. Then fix up your gear and take care of any unfinished business. In the morning, we take back Minrathous.
Are you certain you're all right, Brooke?
You know, for the first time in a while...
You needn't carry this burden on your own. The rest of us will send word to our allies. You must take care of yourself in the meantime. We'll speak again soon.